Happy Monday! How are we doing today, you guys? Hope y'all are doing well. Hope Monday is treating you extra well today. How are we doing? Sorry, I just got the funniest email. It just cracked me up. I got like an email from my internet service provider, and I guess apparently, what was that on Saturday? Apparently. Apparently we had an internet interruption on Saturday, which I was like doing stuff all day. So I don't think that happened. But anyway, they're like, yeah, sorry for the interruption. We're gonna credit you for that. So I was like, ooh, money. Y'all, I got a $2.33 credit. Let's go. I'm rich. I don't know why, but I'm just like, did you really? I mean, I'll take it. I'm not going to argue. You know, I will always take money, you know, but $2.33. I'm fucking made of money now, y'all. Nah, for real, Bug. I don't know. It's just this really official, serious looking email for fucking $2.33 for an internet outage. I personally did not notice if it happened. And like I said, I mean, I was using my internet pretty quite a lot. But anyway, so that just cracked me up. Anyway, hey, that's $2.33 that I didn't have, I guess. So I will take it. Let's fucking go. But oh, that just cracked me up. Anyways. Yeah, but how are we doing today, you guys? Hope y'all are doing good today. Hope you're having a good day. I'm doing pretty good today. Today was a pretty easy day. My boss is out of town. What's up, Seaford? I hear you. Ah, the spring is here. I was wondering what you were making such a fuss about. Well, I'll throw that for you. Uh-oh. Hold on. I dropped it and it rolled away. Ugh. Got it. And I dropped my water. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh, I spilled. Uh-oh, I spilled. Oh, it's wet. Okay, hold on. I spilled water on the carpet. It's okay. The carpet will survive. Anyways, what was I saying? What are we talking about? I don't know. It's Monday. Oh yeah, my boss is out of town. He's coming back on Wednesday. So that's always kind of nice whenever your boss isn't in, you know? It was chill. Nothing too crazy. I kept busy all day, so that was nice. And I finished my audiobook I was listening to on Friday, so there's a book 2, so I started book 2. I also found out, y'all, my days of chasing my Spotify hours are gone. They are no more because I knew about this and then forgot that it existed and then remembered that it existed. That if you have a library card, you can listen to audiobooks and electronic books for free, you know, because a library card. I just kind of forgot that that's a whole thing, you know, a digital versions of all that. So anyway, I got a library card, and now the literary world is my oyster. So yeah, we've been using that. If you have a library card and you want to do that, I highly recommend the app Libby. It's a very nice app, very easy to use. And at least for my library, the options are endless. It's great. It's great. You do have to check the books out, of course, because it's a fucking library. But at least most of the books I was looking at, they don't have a wait, you know, because they've been out for some time, several years. So yeah, we're doing that. Now I don't have to, you know, time it where I'm like, okay, I have 15 hours for the month. I can listen to like one book, but if the book is over 15 hours, then I have to wait for it to roll over to next month. We are no longer doing that. The world is my oyster, so I'm very happy about that. So yeah, anyway, I started book 2 today. Pretty good so far. I'm enjoying it. And then I'm still reading the physical book I'm reading. That one's probably gonna take me a while. It's a little bit longer, and I've only really been reading like a chapter or two before bed. I haven't really been like reading a lot in my free time, you know. I just like do it as a wind down activity before bed, so that one's been slow progress, but we're making progress. And it's very good so far. I'm liking it a lot. But yeah, that's about it. I had a sleepover this weekend. Tay and our 2 coworker friends that we've been to some concerts with came over. The girls did great. Iris in particular did great. I thought she would hide the whole time, but she came out, she played, she made biscuits near them. It was very cute. And I was very proud of her, you know? She was being very brave and very social, so it was great to see. And yeah, we just watched Ghost Adventures, ate pizza, made some cookies, just, you know, just chilled. It was really, really fun. And we had a great time. So that was really nice. It was a pretty chill weekend overall. And yeah, I think that's about it. Really, again, not much going on, you know, lately, but I kind of like that, you know. It's nice after the very, very busy summer I had, traveling a lot. I do have another concert next month, but it's in town for once, you guys. Yay! I don't have to get a hotel and drive like out of town for once. I'm very excited about this concert. Well, one, I'm excited about the concert, and I'm excited to not have to go out of town for it. And it's on a Wednesday, so I don't have to cancel a stream either. Oh, it's just mwah, everything about it is beautiful and working out great. So yeah, but that's my last concert I have booked. I've been going. I feel like for the past several months, like all summer. I think I've had a concert a month since like June or July, I want to say. So, you know, I think it'll be kind of nice to rest for a while, both for myself and my wallet, but also I love going to concerts, so it's a little bittersweet, you know? But that's okay. That's okay. We had a really fun run. So yeah, I don't know. Things have been pretty chill. Not too much craziness going on. I'm still waiting to see if I can convince you to play Prognostic for Spoopy Month. Time is almost up. Yeah, I unfortunately like did not really have the time or energy to do a monthly stream, a Friday stream this month either. So I'm a bit sad about that, you know, but that's okay. We can play spooky games anytime. We can do it for next month. But I don't remember, have we talked about Prognostic? That like kind of sounds familiar, but at the same time not. I don't know. Speaking of internet fiber is such a game changer for me. I've heard that. Hopefully your week continues to be smooth and easy. Thank you. I think I saw somewhere, did you say you have the day off or something? I think I saw that somewhere. I hope you have been having a lovely, lovely day off. Or do you normally have Mondays off? No, I can't remember. But either way, hope you had a lovely day off, and whenever you do go back to work, I hope you have smooth days as well. Oh wait, you said more about work right below it. I get to work extra hours this week because for some reason no one has availability to work on Friday or Saturday this week. So curious. What are they doing, I wonder? What could they possibly be up to? You recommended it like 2 years ago. It's a puzzle game with horror stuff. Ooh, that sounds pretty fun. Wait, let me look it up. I bet I wishlisted it. I hope I didn't. Or I mean, I hope I oh, how do I say what I'm trying to say here? I hope I Oh, I feel like I'm having a stroke. I hope I wish listed it. I hope I actually did wish list it because I said I probably did, but what if I didn't? I didn't wish list it. Sorry. Why can't I figure out how to say that sentence? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I hope I did, and now we know I didn't, but there's no point. I hope what I was trying to say. Oh my God. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I had hoped. Now I feel like I have to say it in past tense. I had hoped that I had actually wish listed it. Because otherwise, then if I looked at it and realized I didn't when I say I probably did. Do you know what I mean? Anyways, this looks kind of familiar, maybe. An orphan returns to the house of the deceased fortune teller to uncover the secret of his family's death. He must accept his legacy and become a prognostic before supernatural madness engulfs people of his town. This looks terrifying, Bug. I think I've seen a clip of someone play this though. Not like a lot, but just like the environment, I mean, looks familiar for some reason. I think I've maybe seen like a TikTok clip here or there. I like that in the on my Steam for the like similar games you've played, it's showing me Outer Wilds and Power Wash Simulator. I don't know if that feels quite right. You know? Anyway, I'll wish list it now. But hilariously, it's not overly terrifying. It's very spooky, story driven. There's a little spoopy stuff, but it's very ambient. Oh, I like the sound of that. That sounds perfect for me. I like story driven. I like spookiness that's more ambiance than like survival horror or something like that, or having to fight back. I like that. I like that. That sounds fun. Well, I wish listed it now. Sorry I didn't before. I don't know why I didn't before, but I like puzzle, I like story driven, and I like spooky vibes. So we'll definitely have to get around to it sometime. And I like cheap. And I most of all like cheap. But anyways, yeah, unfortunately the October spooky stream won't be happening, but maybe, you know, we can have a November spooky stream. I still really want to like get all the endings in Mortuary Assistant. That's what I was going to play this month if I had done a Friday stream. Because I really want to get all the endings. Also, I just love playing that game. I think that's one of my favorite horror games to play. Like, it is genuinely like terrifying, but also kind of hilarious at times. Like, some of the jump scares are funny, you know? And I just really love the gameplay loop of that game. It's so much fun, but I really want to get all the endings. I want to get it so bad. Can and will be a cheap ass bitch when possible. Absolutely, I will. Yes, absolutely, I will. Always and forever, baby. Ghost Exorcism Inc. Oh, I've heard of that one. That one's kind of like Phasmo-esque, right? Like Phasmo adjacent. Anyway, let's pop back in. What day are we on? Let's see. Day 13. I don't want this game to end. I'm trying desperately for it to not end. It's not gonna work out for me though. It is unfortunately eventually going to end. Phasmo adjacent. Okay, that's what I thought. I think I have that one on my wish list. Now I want to check. Am I just a liar about my wish list? Am I just a... No, I think that one is. Wait, let me look. Because if it's not, it should be. I I gotta watch out for any sales, you know, for already cheap games. Actually, I don't know if Ghost Exorcism. Oh my god, this one's on sale. Oh my god, this one isn't on my wish list either. What am I doing? What am I doing? Gosh, Minty, get it together. Now this one, it says similar to games you've played as Strange Antiquities and Dead by Daylight. You know what? I guess I could kind of maybe see it a little bit with Strange Antiquities, but still doesn't seem quite right. But anyway, all right, we are so back. We are really winding down on identifying things here. I mean, look at all those tags. We're doing pretty good. What were we doing? Okay. I think we already did the daily like puzzle for today. Okay, let me reread this. I remember this. According to family legend, an ancestor of mine hid an item of thaumic significance in his burial Berry. Okay, you guys, I have a confession. I think I've talked about this before. Whenever I was a kid, I used to always want to say berry as bury. I don't know why, but that's just how I read it. So then I get caught up sometimes on this word, burial. I'm trying to say burial. Burial. Is that right? It's burial, right? Now I'm like second guessing myself. Hold on. It is burial. Okay, good. That's what I thought. Sometimes sometimes I have to say it both ways to remember which one's wrong. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I'm like, I don't remember which one's the wrong one, and I have to hear them both, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I know which one's wrong. I mean, English is kind of dumb. How you want to say it is grammatically correct based on English. Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah. I'm really out here sounding it out, you know? Anyways, burial. Okay. I don't know why that's like one of those words that still gets me, and my brain still reads it that way. Like if I'm reading it in my head, a lot of times it reads it. Did you just gift me something, Bug? What did you do, Bug? Enough of this. Enough. Wait, did you get Bug? Okay, we have to play Ghost Exorcism Inc. then. Okay. We need to play it together. Thank you, Bug. Don't say nothing. Now who's the liar? Thank you so much, Bug. Well, we'll have to find, maybe I'll do prognostic for if I do a Friday stream next month, which I should be, unless there's some like unforeseen circumstance, but I'm planning to. Maybe we can do it for next month, you know? It'll be a little, a punctuation to spooky month. Ugh, I gotta get off this. She's looking at me. She's scary. You'll gladly play that game. I'm excited. I remember I had watched, like, it's been a long time since I've seen content on Ghost Exorcism Inc. But I know, because I think when I saw content on it, it was like back when it first kind of went into early access or whatever. And it already looked really good. And I haven't seen anything of it since, so I'm sure it's gotten even better. But it already looked like a blast back then, so I'm so down. Okay, it's in the chamber, has never been found, but not for lack of trying. I was tempted to search for it myself until I learned that it was in the catacombs in a place known as the Hall of Shields. Oh, right. Perhaps it's better to leave it to those who know what they're doing. Cause I need the one thing, don't I? I need the thing in my spirit vault to be able to go and get this, cause I was dying. when I tried to go in without the thing. I forget what it's called, but the thing. And we're waiting on someone to bring the thing. Okay, what is this? The Bishop Square is a simple tool of my great-great-grandfather's devising, loosely based on the Briar's Disc. By all accounts, he was an impressive man, but it would seem his mind began to fail him at the end. Perhaps he spent too long studying his Zia. Oh yeah, I kind of remember this. He imagined invisible enemies coming to steal away his most prized possessions, so he began hiding them about the castle, noting their locations in a code that only he understood. I'm not sure what I need to do with it though. It might be a hold on to it for later. Hi Juan, thank you for getting your daily mint. How are you doing today? How are ya? Is Briar's Disc a thing in here? No. Okay. I think it's a wait until later. Let's talk to someone. Hello, James. I can't say too much, but it has fallen to me to carry a secret that people would kill for. That people have killed for. Ooh. You're EP on a Monday afternoon? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But wake up! Am I thinking? I am. I'm thinking a lot. I'm thinking about a lot of things all the time. Forever and always. It's a lot of weight to carry around in my head, and it's getting harder to bear around certain family members. It occurred to me that it would be safer in an ecumenical? Okay, let's look. Yes, get cozy and hang out. It's chilly here. I'm in my super comfy cozy clothes. Memento mori, a reminder of death. Okay, an ecumenical is a receptacle commonly featuring a memento mori that acts as an aid to recollection. A memory cannot reside in both the mind and the ecumenical. That feels wrong. At the same time, and it cannot be stored indefinitely. When a memory has been left for long periods, it can begin to emit unpleasant vapors. An empty ecumenical, on the other hand, has an ominous presence, pulling at the threads of one's mind. Okay, so if it's got something in it, it emits unpleasant vapors. If it's empty, it makes you feel not good. It makes you feel not good, and it is some sort of receptacle. Well, we are really low on receptacles here, so there is a very limited number of things that this could be at this point. You know? Can't get too cozy, that would be dangerous. Oh, how would it be dangerous? What do you mean? You're very safe here, Juan. You're very safe. Okay, well, we've got these. I don't think either of these make you feel unsafe, though. Do they smell bad? A sharp aroma. It's not really closed, though, so what holds the memory inside? I feel like it needs to be... I think it needs a lid. You know? Okay, fair enough, don't worry. That's why we are known for cozy chaos up in here. Okay, it could be a locket, yes, but I don't even know how many lockets I have left. All right, Iris, hello. Do you want Lappy? That would be a little bit better than you standing in front of the screen. You know, I do have Lappy here for you. Yes. Oh my goodness, you're such a sweet girl. You guys, I really was so impressed with her when I had my friends over. She did so good. You were very brave. She was really sniffing them too. She like kept coming back for another sniff. Oh, it did? Did it say that? Wait, let me read it again. Commonly featuring a memento mori. Okay. Featuring a reminder of death. Okay. Hi, Iris. You get comfy cozy? Oh, goodness. You look like you're gonna try to chew on my hair. You know, I don't really like when you do that. The look she just gave me was like, huh? Me? Me do something you don't really like? What? She's learned how to pull your hair in the mornings? Yeah. Been there, done that. Iris likes to sniff my head and then chew on my hair sometimes. Yeah, you do. Don't even try to pretend you don't. She's making the little innocent face. All right, Iris. I really need you to, like, settle down, though. She's like... I don't even really know how to describe what's happening here. She's just... She keeps, like... She lays down for 2 seconds, and then she's moving again. I think you just really want scritches, don't you? If you put your head... If you face the other way, Iris... I can pet you with this hand, but I do need my right hand for the mouse. Okay, back in front of the screen again. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough, Queen. I get it. I do. Oh. Oh. That's her moving the mouse. Just so you know. She's laying on the mouse. And the cord. That's an... She did that. You... Okay. We don't need to look at the book. Do you know which one it is, Iris? Is that why you're closing the book? You know which artifact it is? And then I can just hear Fifi in the living room meowing. She wants to play fetch. Iris wants scritches. My goodness, you guys are just so needy today. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's like we didn't cuddle a little bit earlier. You remember that? Okay, Iris. You look really comfy, and I really do feel bad, but you can't lay on the mouse. She's dead weighting it. Why don't we try Lappy again? Oops, sorry. I dropped you a little bit into my lap. Why don't we try Lappy again? That was work. Even though you were constantly moving, that was working a little bit better. Okay. Yeah, this is all right. How do you feel about this? I can't tell how she feels about it, but I'm at least able to pet her with my other hand now. So improvements are being made. Isabel normally goes for 500 mph head bonks and hair pulls. Oh my god, that sounds like chaos. Yeah, that's probably true. That's probably true, Juan. Okay. All right, so receptacle has some sort of feature of memento mori, and if it's got something in it that's been in it for a long time, smells bad, and if it doesn't have anything in it, it has an ominous presence and kind of frays your mind a little bit, it sounds like. I mean, I don't think this feels like a sign of death here. But it is an unpleasant sensation at the back of their skull, and it is a container. I mean, I suppose time... Does an hourglass can mean death? I mean, I could get it from a time perspective. I didn't know that it was necessarily a sign of death. Okay, skulls. Oh, I didn't know closed books either. I guess I need to brush up on my signs of death. Okay, so that's a solid contender then. This is a solid contender for an empty one, which is what we need. Let's see if we have any other closed containers. I don't think it's this thing. I don't like that. I don't like that sound that made. I don't think that sounds quite right. This could be a container. No scent or like vibe though. I really think it's probably this, especially now that you say that about the hourglass. And I don't really think we have any others that are like a locket. So I'm gonna say let's just go for this bad boy. Let's just do it. I was not actively watching Unis Honest, so I don't know like a lot of the content. which I'm really sad about. I have incredible FOMO about that, okay? Except it's not a fear because I did miss out. All right, perfect. We did it. Okay, so ecumenical. There are archives of it? Oh, bet. Link. Link, please. Shadow anchor. A shadow anchor is sometimes used in the practice of shadow casting, the art of projecting one's presence outside of the body. Without an anchor, minds have been known to become lost. Shadow anchor designs can vary greatly. Some prefer pendants, whereas others prefer to clutch a totem in their hand. Some make use of symbology, where others use gemstones. They will always produce a field from the individual branch, though. Okay. Cool. Let's label this bad boy. Perfect. And bink. Oh, sorry. Wake you up like that. People are getting restless. The followers of Holgar have been marching through the streets with that crazed priest at their head. Not long ago, that sort of behavior wouldn't have been tolerated in Undermere. Now there are people joining in. Oh boy. All right, in answer to your question, yes, it is possible to capture a wandering trout. To the north of town, if you follow the little stream up through the woods, you'll come out on a hilltop that was clearly of some ancient significance. It is not uncommon to see wandering trouts there. Be patient, be still, and they will come. Your friend Barton. Okay, this is what we needed to know how to get one. Okay, so it says, to the north of town, if you follow the little stream up through the woods, you'll come out on a hilltop that was clearly of some ancient significance. Okay, so north of town, along a stream? Y'all see a stream? I don't even see a stream. Oh, this maybe? This is like the only stream, right? There's no water anywhere else in town. Okay, so this is a stream. Follow the stream through the woods. Do you think these indicate high ground? Or is this supposed to indicate hills? These little ears? Little ears. I see a stream, but all I see is Mont. Yes, it's me. Okay, I'm gonna try this spot. Number 3, the barrows. The barrows. Let's try it. After a pleasant walk along the beck, I reach a series of grassy mounds, the barrows. Whoever is buried in them must have been important in their time. If I am to collect what I have come for, I will need to be prepared. Okay, I gotta bring my container, my spirit vault. Let's do it, baby. Oh, baby, let's go. Slay. All right. I sit and wait quietly and patiently, not certain exactly what I'm looking for. For some time, nothing happens. And then, long after my mind has drifted towards a warm fire and a hearty supper, I notice a movement in the corner of my eye. A strange, thin mist has formed near one of the barrows. It seems to produce a sort of dark light, a contradiction that my eyes have trouble perceiving clearly. The ethereal creature, for surely this is a creature of some kind, ambles towards the vault that I have left out for this purpose, and I daren't breathe as it slowly nestles itself within the receptacle. Oh, that sounds kind of cute. It's cute. It's just getting all nuzzled up in there. That's cute. Okay, perfect. So now we should be able to do this one with our spirit thing. So we need to go to the catacombs. It's the one with the Hall of Shields. There's only one. You can't miss it. This one. As I descend further into the catacombs, a strange sensation comes over me. It is not fear, although fear is mixed in with it. With cold clarity, I know at once what it is. I have entered an area known as the Depth, a place where few have been and fewer have returned from. Not even Pellians can clear the air here and render it safe to breathe, but there's a way. Slate miners inhale the vapors produced by a spirit called a wandering shroud. They say it invigorates their senses and stays the mind that rot will otherwise consume them. It would be dangerous to continue exploring down here without following their lead. Well, look what we got now, baby. Let's go. Let's go. I breathe deeply from the spirit vault and it clears my mind. I don't care to linger too long down here, but I forge on until I reach the unmistakable Hall of Shields. A stone sarcophagus sits on a raised platform of rock in the center of the cavern. I hold the torch close to better see the inscription on the side of the tomb. It reads, "The sun's light will reveal my gift." Mystified, I cast my eye up to the walls of the cavern and search the shields for some other clue, but nothing stands out. Oh, it's interesting this didn't get checked off. I guess because we haven't finished the full thing yet. Okay, the sun's light will reveal my gift. Fifi, baby, what's going on? You didn't even bring your toy. You are just crying. What's going on, baby? She is just going and going. You didn't even, if you bring your toy, I'll throw it for you, but you didn't. Oh wait, you did bring it. I see it. I see it, baby. Okay. All right. Okay, I wanted to see if I could find anything with the keyword sun. Sun. Pit or sun bond? Capable of cracking solid rock. And a sun bond. Probably need a sun bond then, right? Sun bond. It's you. Let's try that. Hold on, Feefers. Just a moment, please. Okay. The sun bond banishes the darkness in an instant, half blinding my gloom-adjusted eyes and bringing summer's warmth to the cold cavern. Blinking and squinting, I notice that one of the shields in particular is glowing in the bright light. Excuse me. I reach up and pull the shield down to reveal a small cavity hewn into the rock behind it. Inside is a blood-red urn. Oh, that looks ominous. Okay. I don't really like that. Okay. Just gonna put that there, I guess. I don't know. I don't really like that. You know? I don't really like that. But okay. All right, Fifi, I heard you. Did you bring it back? You did. You bring it back. Yay! He's so cute. She really is just so freaking adorable. Okay, perfect. Yay, this one's marked off. We are making progress. Still not really sure about this thing, but you know, maybe we'll find some clarity soon. All right, heads up. I'm about to ring the bell, okay, kitty? There we go. I got to thinking after I left earlier. Transferring the secret to an ecumenical only adds an extra step. Yes, it's safer than walking around with it in my head, but I would know where to find it. What I really need is a truth conduit so that I can deceive them into thinking I know nothing at all. Okay. Truth conduit. Let's see. These items are used by tricksters and swindlers to distort and deceive. They do not warrant the designation of dark article that some want to apply to them, but they can be and have been used maliciously. The gentle sound they produce anchors the mind as the spell is woven, combining symbology with a deeper, more primitive power. Okay. So is there a symbol that means mind? Because it sounds like there's gonna be that on it. Okay, not one for mind specifically, but it sounds like there will probably be some sort of maybe deception. Well, no, it doesn't seem like it's inherently used for that. It just tends to be used for that. But they make a sound. Let's look. I think it does at least sound like it's going to have some sort of symbology on it. So, let's look for items that have some sort of symbols. This one does. Do you make a sound? You don't. Those are all kind of identified. This one isn't official. Interesting. Again, no sound. Now this one does make sound. I think that one means protection. If I remember correctly. We see that one, or no. Oh, that one means deception. So it could be this one. Feels a little warmer than I would expect. What else did it say? It really might just be that. It really might just be as simple as that. For some reason, I thought it was something else, though. Like, I thought there was something else in the book that made me think this was it, but no, maybe it was this. Well, let's try it. Nice. That's true, one. You're not wrong. All right, perfect. Truth conduit. Really interesting that it bears a symbol that is very, like, has an opposite meaning to what it's called, basically. Abrasive mether. This type of mether is used to purge unwanted memories. As with any procedure that can alter the mind, it should be used sparingly and considerately. Methers are typically used in communal ceremonies designed to be easily passed from person to person. Oh, I think all of these are methers then. All right, so this is a truth conduit. Conduit's a fun word. I like that word. Hope I'm saying it right. I think I am. Got me second guessing everything out here. All right, next. Evelyn Bennett. I have never felt more tired or more devoid of life. Oof. An apathy has settled in my bones that I do not seem able to shift. But while I still have breath in my lungs, I will not succumb without a fight. By the grace of Grey, I will find a way forward. Okay. Oh wait, is the Grace of Grey sounds familiar for some reason. Oh, I think she literally just wants a Grace Grace. Okay, Grace graced. We've already identified it. I just don't remember. Here it is. Here you go, babe. Haven't we already identified this one? That's interesting. Maybe it just always shows that. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I feel her though. I do. That's fair enough, Queen. You're real for that. Oh, Barton Potter, you're back. I've had a tip-off about something exciting. Have you come across the so-called nameless gods? Did you also know that the tall stones that you sometimes find in high places were once doorways of a kind? And here's the exciting part. An inscription has appeared on the stone that sits atop Weatherlim. This is where you come in. I'm confident that a pit will open the doorway. Oh, we were just reading about a pit, weren't we? The other option is a Babelia to read the inscription. But they say that if you read the language of the nameless gods, you become cursed, which I can't say I like the sound of. Fair enough. I'm leaning towards the more direct approach, but then again, that could be dangerous too. Okay, so either a pit. So you either want to open the doorway or be able to read the inscription, but you sound like you'd rather have a pit. Let's read about each. So a pit. Right. The three different elements that make up a pit allegedly represent the earth, the sun, and death or darkness. The Dradic, Diurnic, and the Noctic. These energies balance in such a way that the objects do not produce a recognizable thaumic field. They can be directed to emit powerful vibrations capable of cracking solid rock. Ah, I see. So that's why it would break it open. Oh, oops. And then a Babelia? Is that what it said? Oh, gosh dang it. I always click the wrong button. Babelia. The meaning of the unusual markings on a Babelia is not clear. They resemble a mentic field pattern, but the items themselves do not produce a mentic field. They can be used to aid with translation of foreign texts, although they require some skill to make full use of. This ability does not transfer to spoken language. So... So it has symbology related to the mind. Is that what that means? What was it called? Wait a second. What was it? How did I get here? Oh, because Mantic. That's right. Not mind. Mantic. But of the mind. Okay. Oh, but they... Okay. So they resemble a Mantic field pattern. The patterns on it. Oh, that's interesting. I don't remember what the Mantic field patterns look like, so let's have a look. I'm curious. For science. So Mantic is big circle on top, small circle on bottom. How do I forget. How do I see the fields it produces again? Did I do? Is there something wrong about it? Oh. Yes, there is. Ah. Oh, that seems familiar. Oh, that kind of looks like it, don't it? What is Beefy doing out there? Yeah, that kind of looks like it. So that's probably a contender. Oh, but we can check by seeing if the item itself produces a mantic field. It does not. Okay, so that's probably what that one is. Okay. I think I'm gonna put a red tag on this one and say it's potentially a Lobelia. And then let's look back at the other one. What was it called again? A pit. Just to see if we can figure out which one might be the pit. 3 different elements that make up a pit allegedly represent the earth, the sun, and death or darkness. And the object doesn't produce a thermic field, which is a big indicator. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Gold means the sun. So the sun is gold, the green one is earth. So could wood represent... I don't know how the wood represent death or darkness. So, but I feel like there's potential here. Because, you know, normally you would think as wood as representing the earth as well, you know, but... Thank you. Well, there's one easy way to test this, and it's to see if it produces a field, right? It does. That is a recognizable field. So not that one. Though that was kind of interesting that it did line up like that a little bit. feel like we should really just test for things that do or don't produce a field. What is it? So it's Earth, the sun, and death. It could be this, like clay being earth, gold being the sun, and the bone being death. I feel like that is pretty possible, and it doesn't produce a field. I feel like most of our objects do produce a field of some sort. And I think in terms of it fitting the description, in terms of, whoa, this one looks kind of crazy, don't it? Why does that one look so crazy? Possibly everything else we have might produce a field. And the symbology is definitely there. Even that thing does. What about you? You do too. What about you? Oh. That's interesting. Okay, it doesn't even produce sparklies, that one. That's kind of weird, huh? That's a little sus. Just check everything just to be safe. Oh yeah, and I have these things too. Keep forgetting that these ones aren't just decorations. Sounds terrible. Oh yeah, we've had this one forever and still haven't identified it. Hey, no, yeah, I think it's this one. And he prefers the pit, so I think we're going to go for it. That was in the restricted shelf too. Hope that was all right for us to do. Let's go! We did perfect. All right. You're welcome. Hope it works. Here's a token of my appreciation. Something for you to ponder over. All right, cool. Ah. That is certainly something I shall ponder over. All right, this is a pit, and we think we potentially figured out what the other one was too. Oh, where shall I put you? I'm really running out of room here on the upper shelves, I do tell you what. I think I'll move this guy. To where though? To where is the question? Right there, apparently. Right there. That is his new home. Put those three there. That's not too bad, huh? I'm okay with that, I think. All right, kitty. Give you a little pet. Yeah. Yeah. Don't think it'll fit in there. I mean, it technically does, but like... doesn't look right. I put that down there. Okay. That'll have to do, I think. We squeeze another one in there. Okay. Sure. Close that up. And end the day. Oh, Fiefers, I hear you, baby. I know you just want to play and play and play. With dreams of earning his fortune long vanished from his mind, the man brought the casket to a trusted friend, the curator of a museum in Undermere. Together they looked for answers. Okay, I always like to back up a little bit, so let's get a refresh. The rider was lucky. He made it to Backbarrow and found refuge there and was nursed back to health. He would later discover his left eye was permanently blackened like his partner's eye had been. The writer's partner was less fortunate. They found his frozen body a week later. Dreams of earning his fortune long banished from his mind, the man brought the casket to a trusted friend, curator of a museum in Undermere. Together they looked for answers. All right. Ooh. Very fancy. I am buried with the Knight of Thorns. They are really throwing that word at me today, huh? They heard I struggle with that and they're like, okay, this will be hilarious. Check this out. Ooh, and it's storming. Hello. Okay, buried with the Knight of Thorns. Well, that's immediately giving catacombs. So I'm gonna venture to say that is where we should look. Of thorns, huh? There's something thorny up in here. Got flowers on it, but I wouldn't say thorny ones. And I don't like that over there, I must say. Not quite a fan of that. See, again, another flower, but not really giving thorns. I am not seeing thorns anywhere, really. I mean, you could maybe interpret this as being roses, though. They look kind of more like tulips. But if they're meant to be roses, you know, that could indicate thorns. To be sure. Not feeling incredibly confident about it, though. Which is a little bit troublesome. So I feel like usually with these, I've been pretty confident going into it. Wait, where'd my little card go? Did it get tucked in? Hello? Oh. Okay. Hold on. We're gonna put this away for a while. I got scared. Well, I suppose let's check other maps just to make sure there isn't anything else elsewhere that might line up. Doesn't look like we're there. Think so. Okay, I think it does definitely have to be the catacombs. And I think I'm still thinking that one the most, but the unfortunate thing is there's nothing on the grave indicating a knight. And there's nothing inherently thorny about it. You know? So I'm a little bit unsure. But that's kind of my best guess here. Now, that guy does look like he's holding either a sword or maybe some sort of staff. which could potentially be an indication. Oh, but this guy looks more dressed like a knight. Like he's maybe got the helmet. Ugh. This guy we've already been to. It's not him. And there is flowers on this. I think that one might be more so holding like a staff or something. This one looks like he's got the knight helmet, and his thing does have a flower on it. Again, I would just argue that this one with the flowers, again, it looks more like tulips to me, but like maybe you could argue it's supposed to be roses, and for sure roses have thorns. I think it's definitely one of those three, but I might go for this one first, if not just because he kind of looks like he's dressed like a knight, you know? Let's try it. Okay, now I gotta decide which one I want to do next. Still not particularly confident about the other two either, though. It's not one of these two, then I'm really stumped, that's for sure. Beefy baby, I know you want to play so bad, but I am in the middle of a little bit of something. I know. Another potential interpretation is, along with these kind of looking like roses, there is a moon, and other way to say night. Do any of your books tell you about lore of people? Only certain people. Only this one. And I don't think this random person that's buried, you know, since these are all alive, first of all. But yeah, I don't think we would get information on this one, unfortunately. But I think I'm gonna try this one on the grounds that the roses, it kind of looks like roses, and there's a moon, another, which symbolizes night, which is another way of saying night. So let's try that one, which, you know, if it is this one, I'm gonna be mad because that was my original guess and I should have stuck with it. Dang it, it's not that one either. Well, at least I don't have to feel bad about the one element of it. Oh, this one is rough though. I am buried with the Knight of Thorns. I don't really think it's that one, because the more I look at it, the less it looks like a knight or even a sword, and the more it just looks like a stick or like a, you know what I mean? Like a, what did I call it earlier? Like you know what I'm talking about. You know. I feel like there's got to be some part of it. Oh, it does? Really? But does that, look like a sword to you? But it's just weird because this one over here looks like he's got like the knight helmet, like he's got the get up. Okay, well, let's try that. That was my other guess. If it's not this one, then I'm really stumped. I don't know what the numbers on it. Maybe they don't mean anything. Oh, baby. Okay, whew. That's fine. I'm happy about that. Okay, it is this guy. Okay, the tomb of the Knight of Thorns resides alongside an ossuary filled with the unknown dead from the Battle of Southerfell. It is an unpleasant place that I do not plan to linger in. Happily, I am able to find the item I came for without any difficulty, and I quickly leave and don't look back until I am out in the bright of the day once more. What we got? Oh. Okay, cool. See, on the pose, like in holding the object that could be a sword, did definitely indicate to me a little bit. But compared to that other guy who looks more like he's potentially in knight getup, that's where it threw me off. So I'm glad you said that. I mean, that I would have guessed that one next anyway, just because nothing else is remotely, you know, lining up. But I'm still glad you said that because I might have wasted more time worrying over it before I finally clicked it. Okay, and hey, it didn't hurt our health too bad. You can't see it, but we're still in the green. So, that's good. Okay. Hello? Thomas Pope. I've noticed that some people claim not to fear death. It's not me. They say that dying scares them, but not death itself. Not me. Not the great Thomas Pope. Give me pain, give me fear. If I can feel, then I know I'm alive. Going back to the nothingness, that's what I fear. Fair enough, King. I'm going to do my best to live forever, starting today with a loam. Oh, live forever? Well, you lost me there, but okay. Loam. Sometimes called a hand of Jupiter or a fire palm. A loam is an item with enticing power. They can reverse the signs of aging, but anyone who has played that game knows that it can only last so long before time catches up. And when it does, it often hits harder. Well, what happens? When they buried knights in... I keep getting this word today. In ye olden times, they'd lay them to rest with their swords. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. It would be gripped in the deceased's hands pointed downwards, gripping the hilt or potentially the scabbard at the top. Yeah, that makes sense. The outfit, or like the way it was dressed, kind of, especially compared to that other one, really threw me off. But that part of it, for sure. Okay, first things first, I'm pretty sure there is a symbol in here for Jupiter, so I want to have a look at that. I think there was one, yeah, for all. Yes. Okay, so 10. So could be made of tin or could have the tin symbol. Hand of Jupiter or a fire palm. Okay. And hand. So probably hand shaped, potentially. What is this one made of? Stone, not tin. I think this one's tin. And this triangle is fire. Just like a normal triangle. So yeah, I think that's gotta be the one. Normal triangle with this point facing upward. I think there are no clearer signs than that, so let's go for it. Perfect. All right. Love it. Cassander? The eyes of a Cassander focus the power of the mind, enabling those skilled enough to see the path or paths ahead. These items do not produce a mentic field as one might expect, but rather the more mysterious Selenic. Care should always be taken with any object of prophecy, and these are no different. Many have been seduced or driven mad by the paths shown to them and have been led to ruin. Oof. All right, nice. That one was nice and easy. Perfect. Okie dokies. I want to get this back out just so we don't forget about it. Could that be this thing? Do you use it to study something? We think that this is a Zia. I don't know how you use this item if that's what it is, though. Then again, we don't even know for sure that this is a Zia. So I'm sure we have to figure out how to find the different places in the castle where he's hid these things. Oh, okay. This is the different seasons. This is probably just like a normal artifact. The only reason I'm a little bit sus about it is because this one didn't create any fields. Not only that, it didn't even make sparklies. Which I just think is strange, you know? For now, I'll put it back, I guess. Mars, iron, in winter. This is Mars. But I don't know what the in winter part means. And I'm also not sure what the rising part means. Unless I line this up. Mars in winter. Rising in summer? Summer is this one. Does that mean I should look in the kitchens? Maybe? Does that mean I should go to where Rising is? I think so, right? I think that's what I'm gonna try. Let's go. I knew there was something up with that thing. Okay, let's try the kitchens. Oh, the smells and sounds of cooking greet me as I enter the castle kitchens. I feel a little foolish as I try to avoid the cook's glares while following the clues left to me by a mad old man. What was I thinking? I'm not going to find anything here. And yet, on the exact spot where the map leads me, there is something. A floorboard that has been cut and replaced. With a little difficulty, I lift it up and feel around in the cavity below before my fingers grasp something hard. Woo! Let's go! Oh, gosh. Alrighty. That is the Bishop's Square. Cool. Can I mark it as that? Oh yeah, you can't even mark this item. See, I didn't even notice that part of it. Okay. So we got one thing out of it, but we still have this. So that must mean we still have things to do with this. That's the only code we have here so far. Well, we'll come back to it. We made one step in the right direction at least. All right, let's see. I like that we figured it out at the same time, Bug. I went with Mr. Potter up Weatherlim yesterday. We found the tall stone easy enough and set about our work. Mr. Potter, he told me to stand well back when we were ready, just in case. I thought it had worked at first. The stone opened just like a door, just like Mr. Potter said it would, and he went inside, but then it slammed shut and there was a noise like thunder. Oh. He kind of looks like Bob from Bob's Burgers. I ran up, but there was no sign of Mr. Potter, and the tall stone was a stone again, and there weren't even a crack to show where the door might be. The writing on it was gone too. I don't know what that means. Now, Mr. Potter was a fair man, and he paid me for the work, but what I really wanted was a thing that he wouldn't give me. A Pathfinder's tool. And he had it. God, I always have such a hard time reading this shit. And he had it on him, of course. Not that I'd have robbed him if he'd left it behind. But then again, he wouldn't need it if he was dead, would he? God. Anyway, I don't know its name, but I reckon you'll know it. It had unnatural properties, like it was floating on air. That he could use it to find his way even in the fog. Well, oh wait, that thing's already labeled. Unless, I mean, I guess it doesn't necessarily mean it couldn't be an item that's already labeled. Let's look at what the Valent is. Oh yeah, it's just a Valent, what he's needing. Okay. There you go. Perfect. Okay. I'm really curious what else. Like, I can't stop thinking about this castle thing. I want to find more items, but that's the only note on here. You know? Maybe I have to wait to get another clue to use it for. But it's just interesting because I would have thought that it would mark this, but I guess not quite yet. Anyway, it's okay. I feel like we made such a great progress on it and I want to keep going, but I don't think we have anything else to work with on it right now. Aww, are you girls cuddling? You're looking very cute. Yeah, a slow blink back at ya. Oh, sorry, you were talking. My bad. Agnes, there has been an unexpected death in the family. It has hit all of us quite hard, but particularly my husband. I would like a gift I would like to gift him a heart chamber. Heart chamber. Let's see. Whoa, okay. There's a vast skull in the catacombs said to be that of the beast Blencathra. Holgar's followers believe that when he slew it, he trapped its soul along with its power in an item known as the Wraith Chamber. Heart chambers are based on this mythical object, but they have morphed over time into a way to keep those dear to us close to our heart after death. Holgar wielding his twin axes, Wolf Song, and Fearbringer. Let's go. Okay. Well, the first thing I think of is kind of this thing. Because it looks kind of similar to this. He's got a lot of different things going on, though. Now, this... we do have, like, exactly that thing. And makes sense, I guess, with death, with it looking like a coffin, you know? Oh yeah, this one was the one where it's like the mask, right? I think I might say this one just because contextually too, like the way it looks makes sense. Let's give it a go. Nice. Frigic Charm, a powerful item that offers hope in times of worry, protection in times of darkness, and wisdom in times of uncertainty. It wields the power of the Maiden, the Mother, and the Crone, the Wiccan triple goddess. Oh. Okay, so this is a heart chamber? Is that what it was called? Sure. Yes, heart chamber. For accurate gameplay, you ignore Agnes because of a cat. Yeah, true. Really true. What can I say? It's just who I am. Alright. Edmund Bishop. Do you ever work out what that Bishop Square thingy was? Yes, I did. I suddenly remembered this note that I found some time ago, and it occurred to me that it might be related. Ooh, 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 gimme, gimme, gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I was just talking. You almost, oh, I thought he said he did throw it away. I almost threw it away, but it intrigued me, so I held on to it. I haven't a clue what it means. Let me see, let me see, let me see. I was just talking about how I want more of this. Blessings in spring, rising in autumn. Okay, so. Blessings in spring. Blessings? Ah. Okay. So, this is blessings, right? Which one is spring again? The leaf? Is the leaf looking, oh, the leaf looking one? And then autumn. Oh. Okay. Dang it. Okay, so blessings in spring, rising in autumn. So can I click on that? Oh, I can. Okay. All right, the symbols on the map lead me up the winding stair of the North Tower. The pendant has been carefully hidden, but knowing where to look means that it does not take me long, and I am soon on my way back to the shop with a new trinket to add to our growing collection. Oh. Alrighty. Maybe now it'll mark off that thing. Oh, this is a little necklace thing. Okay. Oh my gosh, we were really running out of room out here. Well, that one marked as complete. What about this one? Still no. Okay, well, that's fine. Cool. Oh, I love that. They're fun. Okay. Pet, pet, pet. Something isn't right at the museum. I'm worried it's all my fault. I'd hoped my brother would be back by now. Had an idea though. I'm no thaumaturge, but I think I can weaken it using a witherance. Oh dear me, this had better work. Witherance. Let's see. A witherance is the inverse of a fortinance and is sometimes put to more malicious use. These can be crafted from stone like the fortinance, but wood is more commonly used. Okay, so it said inverse of a fortinance and is sometimes put to more malicious use. Can be crafted from stone, but wood is more commonly used. Okay. So if it's inverse, does that just mean it's like this part down here? Or no, maybe the symbol here. Wait, what did that symbol mean again? Because I remember the reason I figured this one out was because I figured out that symbol. That helped me figure out the thing. Strength. Ah, okay, so the opposite being like weak. Or no, that's weakness. Wait, so does that mean... You'd think though if it meant to use like this symbol, it would be like the wording would be opposite rather than inverse of. Yeah, I do have something like that. It just, the use of inverse here is definitely throwing me off, but I think it's probably this because the symbol and it's made from wood. Like everything's giving what they said or what it says. It's myself becoming drained of energy as I handle the object. Yes, that makes sense as well. Okay, well, I think this is the one. What are you, how are you using this again? Folium. A blade is drawn across the face of a folium 6 times during the ritual of the Hand of Prior. Dreyer, huntsmen, and those wanting to prove themselves perform this ritual before seeking out the basilisk, as a folium blade is the only known way to pierce its thick armor. Right, cool. Oh, okay. Okay. That makes sense then. All right, my mind is severed. Need mether. Oh, okay. Can I look up? Okay, yeah. This purges memories. Maybe a restful one? No, probably this one. It will produce a noticeably stronger thaumic field than the other two types. Ah, okay. Well, that's a good way to compare. So, is that why some of them were like super like clear looking? Oh yeah, because this one did look weird comparatively. That was the one that made me kind of like, what the heck? All right, well, cool. Yep, I'm gonna say it's that one. And which one were we looking at? Solemn. Nice. Did I? Was it him? I can't remember. I know I gave one. I can't remember who it was to though. Perfect. Wixic cord. Despite the name, these simple looking items do not produce a Wixic field. They belong to the diurnal branch. They cause a freezing effect in the body, earning them the nickname Medusa Stones. Fortunately, this effect is not permanent. All right, well, see you later. Okay, so, oh, not this one. It was this one. Solemn Ether, which should mean that the other one is the abrasive, right? It's gotta be. Should I just mark it? Maybe just in case there ends up being another cup, I'll put it as red still. Just in case. Just in case. Yeah, I remember figuring this one out, but I don't remember the person that requested it. It's possible, though. Okay. Francesca Robertson. I've discovered something via the thaumic needle. The woman who tried to swim across the lake was compelled to do so by some invisible force. Ooh. That's not good. She was looking for something, and whatever it was, it's right here in Undermere. That's not all. I decided to experiment with the Ambra. I was under its spell. When I was under its spell, I heard whispers. Something was calling to me, and it left me feeling terribly afraid. This must be what's keeping my patients in their trance-like state. I've never used a Gaudian siren before, but it occurred to me that I might be able to use it to drown out the whispers. Oh boy, okay. Let's see. Gaudian siren. Although these are similar in form to thaumic needles, Gaudian sirens serve a very different purpose. They create a strong compulsion like a siren's call that can be used to divert attention. Oh, one of them looks like this. Might be that thing. Display of Gaudian objects at the Museum of History in Undermere. Okay. Though I think I might have something that looks like that, actually. I don't know about the nails part, but... Oh, so is thaumic needle... That was... Which one was the thaumic needle? I remember we struggled to identify the thaumic needle. But which... oh, right, okay. Okay. And what was its relation to a thaumic needle again? They're similar in form. Ah, Okay, yeah, it's totally that pendant thing. Okay. Oh, yeah, and that makes sense because I remember it having an effect that, like, takes your attention. Yes. This is so totally it. Perfect. All right. Carrick's candle. These items produce an invisible light that peels back the years, allowing a glimpse into the past. The effect is often murky and blurred, but it works passably on stationary objects. They are marked by a depiction of a candle upon their surface. Huh. Okay, so what was that again? Gaudian siren. Oh. What did it? Okay, yeah, that's good. Okay, kitty. Well, heck, that was a good, productive day for us, wasn't it? We, like, flew through that one. Oh, God. And look how many we have left. No. The curator learned that the Nalian casket is a dark article, a class reserved for the most cursed and the most dangerous of objects. He locked it away deep within the museum's archives, along with other such artifacts that are best kept from public eyes. Okay. I do not want this game to end. Please, God, no. I know, Juan, I know, but I'm just... I don't want it. I'm under the barn where the axe meets the tree. Oh. Hello. Hi, cutie. I am under the barn where the axe meets the tree? Well, there's a farm up there. Are there any other farms, or is that the only one? Oh, but if the axe meets the tree, that could also indicate like a... Oh no, there is another farm down here. What about like a, what do you call it? Like a wood working place, like a, you know what I'm talking about. I need help with words. Help. Okay, well, we have 2 farms. Under the barn where the axe meets the tree. Okay, so Greywick Farm is here. And then we also have Royston Farm. But... I don't think it's as simple as it just being at a farm. I thought like maybe it would be like in relation to like under a farm, but there's nothing really of note under or even really like around these. So I don't think it's that. Under the barn where the axe meets the tree. Yeah, like a sawmill or something along those lines. Yeah. Like something along those lines, but I don't see anything in the key here that's like that kind of place, you know? So there's a lot of areas with trees. So that's not super helping either. Like, even both of these farms aren't particularly close to an area with trees. Maybe I should be looking at all the different woods. This is Heath Woods. Hospital is nearby it. And Keystone Manor is nearby it. We also have the Spoken Wood or Spoken Word. I was like, that's not a wood, it's right in the middle of town. Mossy Wood 21. Ah. And that's only really close to 20, which is the pit. Not quite what we're looking for. I even considered maybe like the library, you know, because like cutting down trees. This is Woodcroft Road. But there's still the whole barn thing to consider. Let me look at the street names just to see. Oh, Woodcutter's Lane. I was trying to see if the street names maybe anything like, you know, indicates something. Am I a genius? But I haven't figured out what it means yet. Hold on. Look at the cross street to Woodcutters. Oh, Pine Road. Oh, Pine Road. Okay. Ah, because Woodcutters is the axe and Pine Road being the tree, right? So does that mean... Why the barn, though? I still don't understand the barn part of it. But regardless, does it mean Stockside Rock number 9? Because the... Oh, the little buildings between. Ah. But I have to click, it's under the barn. Unless that means like under the roof of the barn. Or does it mean the plot of land under that? I think it means the plot of land under that, don't you think? That would be my guess. But if not, probably the buildings. Talking about 9. Since it's where they meet, I would say is like above 9. At least if we're talking of under where they meet. Since that's the terminology it uses. Since not 8 is more to the side. Or does it mean under the barn on the map, so the actual rock? No, that's what I'm saying, Juan. I think it means under the barn on the map. Therefore, I think it means Stockside Rock. That's how I'm interpreting it, but I could see it being that it's meant to be interpreted like under the barn, like physically, therefore on the plot. I think I'm gonna go with 9 though, for first guess. I think it means under it and under where the two meet. This natural, I don't think that's it though, because our card didn't go away. This natural monument looms over the town like a relic. Its weathered surface heavy with the weight of Undermere's murky and tangled history. Take a moment to ponder its secrets and carry on. Okay. It didn't hurt me though, which is interesting. I didn't get like a health deduction or sanity deduction. Okay, I guess we should try the spot above it then. Number 8 is the boatyard, so that's not like relevant, at least to like a barn. Let's try the spot above. Okay. It did mean, I guess, like physically under the barn. Okay, cool. To the side of the house sits a dilapidated barn. The stench of manure is overpowering. There's no sign of an owner. So I search carefully, not sure exactly what I'm looking for. Suddenly, I spy a flash of blue. A bottle. This is it. Nice. Whoa. It's kind of cool looking. Okie dokies. Getting some interesting containers. Actually, this is my container shelf up here. So let's put these up here. Will they all fit? They'll squeeze. They're gonna have to. Okay. Cool beans. Perfect. All right. Give you a little pet. Give you a little pet. Okay, perfect. Nice. Bing. Simone Green. Good morning. Yes, and to you too, Jupiter. I'm getting more concerned about my mother. Hearing about that poor lady who drowned frightened me. But she'll turn up. She always does. I've had another breakthrough. This time I'm certain it's a clue that leads to another hidden part of strange antiquities. Ooh, exciting. Okay. What you got? From the individual, a stone for dark purposes. From the celestial, a stone of the earth. From the diurnal, a stone of death. What's this from the individual? Oh, never mind. I forgot that there's these things for each one. Okay. So from the individual, a stone for dark purposes. So it needs to have one of the two waves probably and have a stone representing the thing it's saying. So individual is Mentic and Wixic. Let's remind ourselves what those look like. So I think we already have it set to, oh, I think it reset. Mentic is big circle up top, small circle at the bottom, diamond shape. Okay. So that one. And then Wixic, very similar. Wigglies. And it said a stone for dark purposes. Oh. Oh, wait, maybe I don't need these actually. I forgot the stones also have links to the thing. So for the individual, or oops, individual Wixic being one of them. So we need to find an item that has the bloodstone. I'm still not certain that this one is actually a bloodstone or if it's a black stone with something red streaked on it. You know what I mean? It does have that though. I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna say it does. Okay, from Celestial, a stone of the earth. And Celestial should be Dradic. Okay. So we need one that has jade. Should be pretty easy. I feel like we have a lot of things with jade. I just don't know if it needs to only have jade. This one does have jade. Maybe I should still check the wavelengths. Dradic. I think I'm gonna do it just to be thorough. And I like using this thing. Have to have fun with it while I still can. Is it there? Okay, so the 3 circles kind of vibe. Let's try. Yep. Okay. And from Diurnal, a stone of death. Noctic. Go ahead and do this part of it. Oops. Swirly. Okay. And it's that one stone. Oops, not the plant. Green and blue. Stripiness. Try this one. Another, like, how did we do this again? Oh, right. We need to make it line up. And then do the right, like, clock time. Okay. Switch it around. Bink, bink, and bink. Boink. Oh, baby. Let's go. You are beautiful. I'm just gonna put you right there for now. Get out of here. Oh, did you see all that? You see that weird lighting? What the hell? What in the hell? Okay. Put that up. Put you back. I feel like I've got to do something about this necklace situation. I mean, it is just a train wreck. It is just a train wreck out here trying to get this shit to work. I feel like I need a spot dedicated to maybe I can switch out these guys. Can they all fit in here? Well, they're gonna have to. I Guess if I do that, I can move some of these. Might as well. I'm a girl who craves organization, but the space is never the way I want it to be. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, lovely, gorgeous, amazing. I think we are good on that. Bink. Oh, you're back. Thank you for the mether. I have seen into the yawning deep. I have seen beauty beyond the comprehending mind. The price is steep, but I pay it gladly. My shadow anchor, broken, must replace. Okay, you are just everything. You're breaking everything, my guy. Everything. Shadow anchor. Shadow anchor is sometimes used in the practice of shadow casting, the art of projecting one's presence outside of the body. Without an anchor, minds have been known to become lost. Shadow anchor designs can vary greatly. Some prefer pendants, whereas others prefer to clutch a totem in their hand. Some make use of symbology, where others use gemstones. They will always produce a field from the individual branch, however. Okay, so the individual, I think, was the wiggly and whatever the Mentic one looked like. I already forget. I'll have to double check. So they can be pendants or a totem. Some use symbology, whereas others use gemstones. Okay. So symbology probably being something to do with shadow? Question mark? Or mind? I feel like our best place to start is looking at fields, because that's really gonna narrow things down. So let's double check our fields. I don't want to have them mixed up and then throw myself off. So it said they'll always be of the individual, right? Individual branch. So we've got Mentic. We are really using this thing today, aren't we? Mentic. Right, okay. That one, and the other one I think should be the, like, vertical wigglies. Yeah. Okay, got it. So it should make one of those two fields. So not that. Not that. Not that. Not that. Not that. Not that. Any other pendants on this side? I don't think so. Let's check this side. I have a couple pendants over here. Potentially that. Not that. Not that. So out of all the pendants, we only have one option. This one could maybe have symbology. It's kind of like two smaller diamonds with a bigger diamond in the middle. Let's see if we have anything that looks like that. Some of these are kind of close, but not quite. Not really. Let's look at the totem ones. Anything that's like a small totem. I mean, not that these are really small, but I feel like we've had other things that are... This one, I believe, means protection and insanity. We've had that one for a long time. let's keep looking. I'm not feeling super confident about that one. This one has a blue stone. It did say they sometimes use stones. Let's see what that stone means. I can't remember off the top of my head. I don't think it's aquamarine. I think it's the other one. Ah. Oh. Yeah. An anchor between the body and mind. That's feeling very... That's feeling very good. Let's look at a few others just in case. This one too. This one uses a lot of stones though. I don't think it's that one because I think this one's like water, fire, and I forget what that one means, but I don't think it's that. I'm feeling pretty confident it might be the other thing. The hand, it doesn't really have stones or symbols though, so I don't think it's that. Look at this. Oh, oops. I'm willing to bet it's the other thing. That feels like a pretty solid link. Let me see what these symbols mean. Fire. Similar to confusion, but not quite. Got like an extra line. Ice. That's already not feeling right. I'm gonna abandon that. I'm really thinking it's this one. I think I'm just gonna go for it. Feels pretty explicitly right. Okay, perfect. Nephro Guant? These were once worn by the necromancers of the Five Knolls who used them in their rituals of resurrection. Their power became bound to them, such that if they were to remove them, even after death, the Nephro Guant would... Is that supposed to be a Q? Would crumble to dust. Today, their power is much diminished, but they can be used to draw out infections. However, they will cause Braxis if held against their skin for long periods. Okay. Shadow Anchor. Very nice. Pet, pet, pet. Let's see. Audrey Bell. Oh, God. You have shown yourself to be a useful ally in these worrisome times. Keep one eye on the lake in the coming days. When blackened eyes seek the casket and waters turn to midnight, perform the sacrament and have faith in Holgar. Okay. Okay. Oh, the girls are giving each other a bath. It's very cute. I'm so relieved they're back to being besties, you guys. They had me worried for a couple days, or well, really just a day there, but they had me concerned. But look at you now. I guess all sisters have to have at least one big blowout fight. Took them 2 years to finally have one, so guess that's not too bad. Yeah, they're just sibling coded for real. But now they're besties again. Uh-oh, the cleaning is turning into fighting. Well, like play fighting. They're fighting for control! It always cracks me up watching them like groom each other. It always either starts as playing and then turns into grooming, or starts as grooming and turns into playing. Today it was starts as grooming. Oh, never mind. Iris is just seizing control. She says, it's my time to clean you. You're stinky. Fair enough, Queen. She is getting up in the mirrors. Ugh. Anyways, I'm just very relieved about it. All right, the sacrament is a baptism ceremony in which one's life is pledged to the warrior god Holgar. It is performed by a blood priest within a stone circle. In spring, a charm of green growth. In summer, a pendant of the yellow sun. In autumn, an instrument of the red night. In winter, a totem of blue fire. Okay. You know, we'll come back to that culty shit. In either scenario, someone is coughing up a hairball. Oh, yep, it turned into playing. Bunny kicks engage. They're somehow both bunny kicking each other at the same time. They've assumed a really interesting stance. They like keep going between playing and grooming each other. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm afraid this letter was sorted incorrectly and has ended up doing a round trip to Kendall and back. Better late than never. Cool. What we got? I've spent a long time looking for an object that is believed to have been lost somewhere in the catacombs. The adventurer and thaumaturge Marwyn left a trail to her hidden stash, or so the story goes. I followed it as far as the ossuary of the damned, a chilling bone-filled alcove carved into a natural chamber in the upper levels. But it seems her markings have been worn away by time after that. I pass on this story to you in the hope that you can succeed where I have failed. Your friend, Bart. Okay, well let's pull out, or oops, that's the wrong map. Let's pull out our map. So you said... left a trail of her, to her hidden stash, or so the story goes. I followed it as far as the ossuary of the damned, a chilling bone-filled alcove carved into a natural chamber in the upper levels. Okay, well, we have kind of two examples of that. This one's upper, but more to the side. This one's upper, but kind of in the middle. And it's not with a tomb, so I'm thinking maybe here. But it seems her markings have worn away after that. Away by time after that. I pass on this story to you in the hope that you can succeed where I have failed. Well, actually, it doesn't really seem like I have any additional information to go off of. Maybe I have to wait for more? Question mark? I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I'm not really sure we have anything else to go on here. Because the other quote-unquote markings are apparently gone. So I'm thinking maybe we have to wait to get more information on this. I'm not entirely sure, but I think I'm gonna put it off to the side for now. I'm not too sure what to do with that one yet. Okay. Let's continue. Verona! Oh, girl. The time has come to decide, thaumaturge. The casket wants to be opened. The casket will be opened. Nothing can stop it now, and yet there is still a part of this mind that will not be quieted. I don't like that. Help me to calm this clamoring rage inside my head. This is your chance to elevate yourself above the scurrying ants that absently crawl through their meaningless lives. I keep forgetting which item causes this. Zephyrim or abrasive mether. Purge unwanted memories. As with any procedure that can alter the mind, it should be used sparingly and considerately. Methods are typically used in communal ceremonies designed to be easily passed from person to person. Or is Zephyrim? These resident objects give off a faint odor that will be familiar to any thaumaturge. It is the scent of the storm, of ozone, and power, the scent of magic. When these vapors are inhaled deeply, they can unlock deep wells of anger and channel them into a powerful maelstrom. This is the power of the west wind. I don't really know if we want to unlock anger. I guess this just lets it out. Yeah, I don't know if I really like it either. This one lets it out, whereas this one, the abrasive method, makes you forget it's there, basically. The only thing I don't really like about the method is that it's used for communal ceremonies or like designed for it. And I'm a little scared she gonna go take it and pass it around, which is a little bit concerning to me as well. But I don't like the overall implications that, you know, very bad things could happen with the rage being let out. So I still think I'm kind of leaning abrasive method, you know? Can't we rather do something to help her? I forget what is the object that causes the dark eyes. I know that we've like read about this, we've identified it. I'm pretty sure this is like something that has been a reoccurring thing. Oh, is it the Ambra? It might have just been that. I don't think I can really do anything. I don't think I can stray from the two it's giving me though. To like help her. I think I have to pick one or the other, don't I? I just don't like it. I don't like this for her. Can't I give her this to just make her feel better? I don't want her to keep going with this. It does not seem like a good move, you know? I think I'm gonna give her the abrasive method, though. That thunder really... Oof. Okay. Gris. For the ritual of the broken path, a grist is heated slowly over flame. To have full effect, it must be held in an ungloved hand until the ritual is complete, no matter how hot it gets. The ritual should not be performed by those who have not studied the Wixic art. It is common to suffer burns, but when done correctly, it should not be painful. Okay, bye. Okay. Well, I don't like any of that. Personally. I really want to know what I need to do to clear this one. Because we figured out how to use the tool. Maybe it's just after we've discovered all the items in there and we just have to wait to get more hints on how to find the other ones. I'm not really sure. But I think maybe. All right, well, let's end the day. We'll get our new puzzle card, I suppose, and then we're gonna save, I think. The problem with storing powerful dark artifacts is that slowly, inevitably, the darkness seeps out. Yeah. It do be doing that. What's that? Oh. Ball of yarn. Okay. Well. Oh, I wonder if this matches the shape of something. Like on the map. One of the maps. Okay, well, we're gonna have to find out next week. I think this is a good place for us to stop. Let's give Jupiter another little pet. But hey, we did really good today. I feel like we made a lot of progress. We figured out a lot of puzzles. And we're doing good. But I swear to God, every time I finally get through a bunch of notes and then we end up with a bunch more, you know, like, look at this shit. But that's okay. It just gives us more to work on. But yeah, this was a really productive stream. Like, I'm feeling very good about the progress we made. We did get quite a few new artifacts, but we also identified quite a lot. So yeah, I'm very excited to keep playing. But for now, we're going to stop here. Let's go back to the main menu. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thanks so much for hanging out. And yeah, we'll be playing more of this, of course, next week. We'll see. We might even finish it. I'm not really sure. We just started whatever day that was, but it looks like we have 3 more full days. So I don't know. I guess it really just depends, because like I feel like some streams we've gotten through like a day or 2, you know, and then some like today I think we did sort of 3. I think the first day we started on today, though, it was a little bit played into, not too much, but yeah, we'll just have to see how our progress goes. It's also possible that like the last few days are kind of longer too. So I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens, but seems like we're probably going to be finishing this game either next week or the week after it, I'd venture to say, which I'm really sad about because I don't want it to end, but I also want to see what happens. So, you know, I'm looking forward to see what is in store for us. But God, I've just been enjoying this game so much. Like, I need more games like this, you know? I love how chill it is. I love the atmosphere. I love the puzzles. Like, it's got like a really good level of like challenge, but without being like frustratingly challenging. I like all the different ways that you can like identify the objects, you know? Like, it's not just like, oh, just look at the feel and look and touch and scent and whatever. Like it's that, but it's also the symbols, it's also the gems, it's also like the book with the curses, it's also referencing other items in the index, you know, like it's all these different things, and it's very, very fun, and it's very like cool way to like go about it that isn't like too simple but also not too complicated, you know? Like I just feel like it's perfect. It really is perfect. But yeah, I know I do. I think I want to play the Outer Wilds DLC, but I do think I'm going to do a poll. The poll will probably only be like 2 or 3 options though, because I don't think I have that many options left. But I also might revert to playing until we finish the first Ace Attorney game. I might do 2 Ace Attorney streams a week until we finish it, like go back to Monday and Tuesday being the same game. We'll see. Actually, that is probably what I'm gonna do, and then I'll do a poll after we finish Ace Attorney, but we'll see. We'll just have to see kind of like where we're at with Ace Attorney at that point, because I feel like our progress in Ace Attorney has been like slowing a little bit, but that's just because the investigations are getting longer. You know, the trials are taking 3 days, whereas like with the first chapter it was only 1, and the second chapter it was only 2. So it makes sense that it's taking more streams to get through an episode now, you know. But I think we just started we started investigating for day 1 of episode 4, and I believe there's 5 episodes total for the first game. So yeah, we are getting like close, you know, we're more than half done on that like logic. but I think we'll probably still be playing Ace Attorney for a while here just because of how long the trials take. Not that they take that long, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I'll probably go back to Mondays and Tuesdays being Ace Attorney, and then do a poll for my next game after that. And I think my poll will be for next Ace Attorney game, Outer Wilds DLC, and I think I might have had one other thing that's been on the list for a long time. So we'll just have to see. But yeah, anyways, we'll get there when we get there. But yeah, I'm expecting we'll probably finish this game either next week or the week after, but we'll just have to see how it goes. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a lovely day tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Ace Attorney, or sometime soon. But until then, y'all know the drill. Make sure to hydrate, make sure to eat something if you haven't already, and make sure to do something that will make you smile before bed. All right, you guys, and I will see you very soon in the next one. Bye-bye. Good night.